If your patio is looking a little neglected after winter, you're not alone. Today, we're doing a full spring patio makeover, from deep cleaning to building furniture and creating a cozy outdoor space that we'll actually want to spend time in. So let's transform this space. Hello, my loves. Happy spring, everything. Today we're actually cleaning the outdoors. We're going to be trying to get this patio ready for the springtime. As you guys saw earlier, I did put up this little privacy makeshift throw cloth because once again, the company that's supposed to be doing our fence is not completed from last year to now. It has been a complete year and we're still waiting on materials. And we actually was told they can bring the materials and we can do it ourselves, but of course that was corrected. They just have audacity here, girl. They just anyway, girl. I'm trying not to stress myself out, but they're going to be getting that done. We're not completing anything. They're supposed to finish it, so they're going to finish it. But we're going to be moving everything off of the patio. These bricks were so heavy, as you guys can see with the last one, the fourth one. I was struggling. I should have waited on my husband to do it, but I'm stubborn, I'm hard-headed, and I'm too independent sometimes. So I did it myself. It was very heavy, but we got it done. So I'm just going to start off by removing everything from the patio, and we're going to deep clean this space, just weed up the little weeds that are coming through the bricks. These were filled, as you guys can see if you remember how our patio looked last year versus now. It is much smaller. We got rid of that little patio on the end that had a bunch of holes in it. We got rid of that, but I don't think enough sand was placed in between because it keeps falling and leaving these spaces in between the pavers. So I don't know what's going to happen with that. We're probably just going to get a little bit more sand and throw that on top, but we're just going to weed it. We're going to go ahead and just wash it down and make sure it is clean before we put the furniture and everything together. How are you guys? I just want to pop into ask that because the world that we know right now is just, it's crazy. It's really crazy, and I hope that you guys are taking care of your mental and emotional health, because the things that are happening, it's wow. It's just wow. But I hope you guys can spend some time with me today and probably forget a little about the craziness that's happening. It is hard to do these videos knowing the condition of the world right now, but I pray that you guys are okay, and I pray that you guys are getting yourselves together, because this world as we know it is about to is about to change, it's about to end. I just pray y'all are ready. I pray we all are ready. I don't want to get too deep. I actually want this video to help you guys to just relax and enjoy a few minutes and forget about the chaos that's happening out there. So just let me know how you guys are doing and where you're living and if everything is okay. After removing all of the weed from the patio, I'm going to go ahead and wash it down. To wash it down, I'm just using a bucket with some water, a little bit of wash liquid, and a little bit of vinegar. And the reason why I put vinegar in it is to try to help with those weeds, to keep it to a minimum. But you guys don't have to use vinegar at all. It doesn't do anything to my pavers. I've been doing it for years and the pavers are okay. But if you guys have, you know, some kind of feeling about adding vinegar to the pavers, then don't do it. Just use the water and the wash liquid or whatever cleaner you guys have. Also, if you guys want to know or find everything that I'm using to clean my patio down with, as well as the furniture and everything, I will have that linked in the description box. Or you guys can just follow me on LTK and you guys can find everything from my home on my LTK page. To help minimize the amount of spiders and ants and mosquitoes and all the buggies, I like to go ahead and just spray my patio down with a bug spray. It's actually an outdoor bug repellent. It's good for mosquitoes, spiders, ants, and a few other bugs. Those, I forgot what those red bugs are called. Anyways, the ones that bite you and can actually end up in the hospital. Yeah, it repels all of those bugs and it just keeps the patio a bit more free of bugs. So I go ahead and spray down the entire pavers, all of the pavers with it, as well as the siding, the walls, and the rug and furniture and everything. I spray everything down with this. It does help. You can spray your patio down I think it's every 6 weeks to 8 weeks or something like that, and I just go ahead and try to keep up on this, so I'm never out of this bug spray ever, because it does work and it just makes me feel a lot comfortable sitting outside. I don't like bugs. I know it's their territory, but I don't like bugs. Okay. The rug that I'm putting down is an outdoor rug, so it has that plasticky feeling, which to me is perfect for, you know, when it rains and just combating the elements outdoors. So if you guys are getting an outdoor rug, make sure it's that plasticky feeling, not an indoor rug, because it will be destroyed very shortly. So I wanted to mimic the color scheme of the inside of my home, so I went with grays and blacks, and of course I'm going to be adding those neutral tones as well. The patio set that we purchased is a matching set, and I'm so happy to finally be able to take some boxes out of my entryway. Our entryway has been cluttered for so long now, so I'm glad to be removing some of these boxes and getting some things on the outside of our home. So I'm just going to show you guys a little of us putting the patio furniture together. All of the screws came in one package, so we just took them out and separated them. They were literally only 2 different lengths of screws, a shorter one and a longer one, as well as the little donuts or holes or whatever that went on the back of it, and they were all packaged really well, as well as labeled A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. The G was those little cloth pieces or whatever they are that latch together, that went over the frame of the chair, the sides, as well as the back. The only thing I would say is they were really difficult to latch together because they were so short. So it did take us a lot of pulling to get them to, you know, attach to the other side, you know, that little sticky part. I can't remember the word right now, but yeah, we couldn't get those to attach very easily, so we pulled and we had to stretch like crazy. But other than that, the patio set came together quite quickly. It was very easy to put together. It came with instructions that weren't really clear, but if you ask me, you didn't really need the instructions. It was like a common sense put together kind of piece, and we got this together quite quickly, so I'm very, very happy for that. Outside of the house is sinking. Is it supposed to be on the inside?
Maybe the touch my phone. 它是不是好处？
Yeah, but my question is the deeper part of the.
What is it auf deiner Seite? Aber du kannst vielleicht erstmal gleich reinmachen.
After putting all of the patio furniture together, I wanted to arrange them on the patio just to see how they would look. And I think I came out with a pretty okay setup. Of course, I'm still going to be playing around with it because I do want to find a way to add our egg chair or egg swing onto the patio because I do enjoy sitting in that sometimes. So after I figure out the, I guess, official setup of the patio, I'm going to show you guys that. But of course, we have a lot more to do to our outdoor oasis. Let's go ahead and arrange the patio furniture, but I am going to end today's video here because we have so much more to share. I want to share with you guys us building the grill because I've heard that that takes a few hours to put together. We also are going to be building a privacy screen that's going to go up on both sides, and I think you guys are going to love this privacy screen because if you guys rent and you want something that's renter friendly, this is perfect, but it also gives that like the privacy that you want. So this cloth is not going to stay there. That's not going to be there forever. We are waiting on the fence to be completed, but we want to put up something that's going to look nice as well for our privacy on both ends, as well as I want to do some planting, as well as my husband has to deal with the landscape. We have so much more to do, so I want to share that with you guys in another video. So if you guys enjoyed this spring patio makeover and you want more home transformation ideas, DIY projects, and decorating inspiration, make sure to subscribe and let me know in the comments what would you add to this patio, and I will see you guys in the next makeover. So as always, thank you guys for spending some time with me, and I will see y'all in the next one. Auf Wiedersehen.